Hey, what's up you guys? So to attach the zipper, I'm going to measure my desired length for the opening at the back. Then I'll mark the spot where I wanted it to end in both sides. And just to be safe, I'm going to pin both pieces together, make sure that everything are in proper position, and then I'll sew it till the marking spot. And of course, I'll press my seams open, then I'm ready to attach my zipper. So I unzip my zipper and then I'll pin it into my garment with the right side facing together. So what I like is to do one stitching in the side, that is about 1 millimeter from the edge. Then of course I'll switch the presser foot with the zipper foot. I find it so much easier, especially when working silky fabric, because it tends to slip farther away from the side, and this will really help to secure the zipper in place. Then of course do the exact same thing on the other side. Pin the right side of the zipper into the right side of your dress or whatever it is that you're working on. Just make sure to match the seams perfectly, especially in the waistline, otherwise it wouldn't look right. One thing I'd like to do is to zip the zipper just to match the waistline seams perfectly and then just pin that spot. And you can also go ahead and double pin it. Then I just sew it just like what I did on the other side. So depend on your sewing machine or your zipper foot. Mine I had to switch it, depends on what side I'm working on. All sewing machines are different, so it is important to follow your machine's manual guide. So whenever I get down here close to the zipper head, this is the trickier part, but I just basically sew as close as possible to the edge, and then I just go back with the zipper closed and sew as close as possible to the zipper teeth. This technique may not work great for everybody, but it always works perfect for me, so let's just hope for the best. Moving on to the lining part. So what I like is to slip the lining piece inside the main fabric. Should be wrong side facing together, it will be less confusing. And once it's there, just think about how it would look like once it's sewn together. It should look like this, but we can't really sew it directly like that, otherwise it will show at the front. So hold the pieces together and flip them slowly, then start to pin the edges from top to bottom. It should be right side facing together. And also make sure to match the waistline joints, that's very important. This one that I'm making is actually a reversible bustier dress, so don't forget to support me by smashing the thumbs up and subscribe button in there. Also, I'll be sharing my pattern to everybody that would be interested. So don't miss out my full tutorial in this project. It will be available in a few days. I'm still currently working on it. So at the end of this video, I'll be showing you the finished product. So the lining piece along with the fashion fabric, or in my case, this is all fashion fabric. You won't be able to see the zipper teeth, but you can feel it. And here we have one side done, so let's go ahead and do the same with the other side. I also make sure to close my zipper while I pin everything in position to match the waistline seams in the lining, so I won't run into problems later. Make sure that you sew it as close as possible to the zipper teeth. Now that both sides are done, go ahead and press the zipper nice and flat. It will make it look more pretty. So if you're doing this as a regular lining, you can press the other side the same way and you're good to go. But as for me, I will overlap the other side to cover the zipper teeth because like I mentioned earlier, this is a reversible dress. This will take care of that exposed zipper teeth at the back, and then I will do a top stitching to keep it in position. But like I said, if you're just doing a regular lining, then you can totally skip this part and not worry about zipper being exposed. So in order to do a top stitching, have both pieces open like so because we don't want any stitches showing at the front side. Actually just using a regular invisible zipper. It is not very ideal in this design, but I just have to be really creative with it. So over here, I will just sew it straight across. It will help this piece to lay flat in this position. When you do this, make sure that you don't cut the other side of your skirt. And here we have it. Zipper is done, and try it out. If it works right, then go ahead and finish the rest of your project. But here's how I did mine. Whatever it is that you're making, make sure to attach the strap and close the back panels right side together. And we just attached a perfect zipper. By the way, this is my finished product. If you would like to give it a try, let me know in the comment section below. Free bodice pattern coming up. I'll catch up with you later.